And that's the news. But before we sign off, we'd like to congratulate our very own Evan Baxter, who has just been elected Buffalo's representative to Congress. And now we have a surprise for Evan.
No, you don't.
We do.
Oh, no. I really didn't expect this.
Here's a look back at his run for office.
Evan Almighty is a 2007 American comedy film and a spin-off of Bruce Almighty. The film was directed by Tom Shadyac. It stars Stephen Carell and Morgan Freeman reprising their roles as Evan Baxter and God, respectively. Newly elected to Congress, former local television news reporter Evan Baxter leaves his hometown of Buffalo, New York, and moves with his family to the community of Prestige Crest in Virginia, where his congressional campaign officially declares that he will change the world. Joan, Evan's wife, prays for their family to be closer together, and she encourages Evan to pray to God as well. So he does.
And I know that with great power comes great responsibility. So, God, please help me change the world. Okay, that's it. I'm hanging up now. God bless. Well, you.
On his first day in Congress, Evan receives a letter from his boss, Congressman Chuck Long, who provides him with a prime office and gives him the opportunity to join him as the junior co-sponsor to his Citizens Integration of Public Lands Act bill. Evan is told to finish reading through the bill that night, so he was forced to cancel a hiking trip he had planned with the boys.
Dad, guess what? I got all your stuff packed up so that we can...
What's wrong?
We're not going, are we? First things first, I have been asked to junior co-sponsor a bill.
Yeah. See, I told you. And you owe me $5.
Whoa. Guys, hey, we said we would have to make sacrifices, right?
Yeah, whatever. New house, same old dad.
Hey, I'm the one who has to read this thing.
The next morning, the alarm clock wakes Evan up at 6:14 a.m. He then sees someone dropping off gopher wood in his front lawn. Unsuccessfully, Evan rushes out to stop them. He then sees Genesis 6:14 on TV. Realizes it's a Bible reference to the story of Noah and the ark. He runs back out to the wood and meets a stranger sitting on the wood, who claims the tools and wood are all from him.
Who are you?
I'm God.
You're God.
Yes. And I want you, Evan Baxter, to build an ark.
Okay, you know what? This conversation is a little thing I like to call over.
As Evan heads to work, God emerges once again. Evan tries to escape him, but he shows up everywhere. Getting to work, Evan is spookish, and the number 614 reappears over and over again. During the Pledge of Allegiance, God shows up once again, causing Evan to faint. When he wakes, the doctor to greet him is God again, and Evan faints once more.
Okay, God warned Noah that a great flood was coming. Noah built the ark with his wife and 3 sons.
Or do you have some sugars?
The ark was 300 cubits long and 50 cubits high. Oh, this is insane!
What's insane? Congressman Long's bill?
Yeah, the bill. That's what I was looking at. Oh man, there's a lot of research to do.
Joan consoles Evan and reaffirms him that he's probably just stressed about everything that's new. Feeling reassured the next day, Evan leaves for work. But on his way, all sorts of animals begin to follow him. God then gives him ark building for dummies and tells him to get to work. Soon, he starts growing a beard that he can't get rid of, and is told by his real estate agent that he bought the lots next door.
What is going on with you? You bought all those lots and you're talking about building a boat.
Yeah.
You grow this crazy beard. Is this like a midlife crisis?
It's not that bad.
It's not?
No.
Why do you think they call it a crisis? Hey, keep it down, you guys, okay?
Evan slowly begins begins to accept his fate and start building the ark with his sons, but hurts himself over and over again. Evan heads into work and is unrecognizable. He attempts to hide from Congressman Long, but is confronted and told that he should take his job seriously. Evan continues to work on the ark. One day he receives a robe from God, and later he is warned by God that the flood will come midday on the 22nd of September. He tries to hide the robe while going to work, but he's exposed by God during a meeting while all the animals surround him. As a result, Long suspends him from Congress. Believing that Evan has gone insane, Joan leaves him behind, causing Evan to continue building the ark alone. Meanwhile, God disguises himself as a waiter in a restaurant and speaks with Joan.
But my husband says God told him to do it. What do you do with that?
Sounds like an opportunity. Let me ask you something. If someone prays for patience, you think God gives them patience? Or does he give them the opportunity to be patient? If they prayed for courage, does God give them courage, or does he give them opportunities to be courageous? If someone prayed for the family to be closer, do you think God zaps them with warm, fuzzy feelings? Or does he give them opportunities to love each other?
Joan is inspired and finally returns to help Evan finish building the ark together to prepare for the flood, along with the help of the animals. On September 22nd, upon completing the ark, Evan's 3 staffers show up at the ark and give him evidence that Long had planned to build Prestige Crest after damming off a nearby water source, but Long had cut many corners in building the dam.
Rita, tell him what you know.
Tell me what?
I smelled a rat the second we got that office. I mean, you don't get an office like that for nothing. So I had the stalker here do some research.
Okay, Eugene, talk.
Prestige Crest used to be federal lands, but what's interesting is how it got into private hands. Congressman Long got the approval to build a dam and then passed out the surrounding lands to a group of private investors.
Now, the locals fought this thing for years. They said Long and his developer buddies were cutting corners, like skipping important building code checkpoints.
Long arrives and gets the local police to demolish the ark with a wrecking ball as it violates land codes. As they count down, a small amount of rain falls, but stops soon after, and everyone laughs. But soon, Evan realizes that the flood will not be due to the rain, but as a result of Long's dam failing.
Oh my God, this is happening. This is really happening.
Get everyone on the ark now! Get on the ark now! Let's go! Get on the ark! Let's go! 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 Get on the ark!
The dam eventually fails, destroying all the homes of Prestige Crest. The entire community manages to safely board the ark, which rides the floodwater to Washington, D.C. The ark then comes to its final destination in front of the Capitol, interrupting the vote for Long's Public Land Act bill, which is suspended due to an investigation on Long for profiteering. After the flood, Evan is reinstated to Congress, and all the animals return to their natural habitat. With his appearance returned back to normal, Evan re-encounters God during a family hike.
What are you doing here?
Just hanging out with some old friends.
You knew all along, didn't you? You knew the dam was unstable. If it hadn't been for the ark, my family, the neighbors, I fought you every step of the way.
Yes, but you did it.
So you had nothing to do with the flood? Like where the ark landed exactly?
I gave you a little shove at the end. Sue me.
God tells Evan that he has changed the world just as he prayed for. Evan disagrees, but God explains that Evan changed his world one act of random kindness at a time, spelling out ark. They do the happy dance, and Evan returns to his family. Evan Almighty explores themes of faith, obedience, and environmental conservation. It emphasizes the idea that even ordinary people can make a significant impact when they follow their convictions and act selflessly. The film combines humor and heartwarming story, delivering its message in a family-friendly and entertaining manner. 接下来我们来揭晓今天的学习内容。The phrase "first things first" is an idiomatic expression that emphasizes the importance of prioritizing tasks, starting with the most important or urgent one before addressing other matters. It suggests a methodical approach to handling responsibilities by focusing on what needs immediate attention first. For example, first things first, we need to identify the root cause of the issue before we can fix it. The phrase smell a rat is an idiomatic expression that means to suspect that something is wrong or that someone is being deceitful or dishonest. It suggests a sense of intuition or an early warning that something is amiss. The phrase conveys a feeling of suspicion or mistrust, often leading to further scrutiny or investigation to uncover the truth. For example, when he offered to sell the car at such a low price, I smelled a rat and decided to walk away from the deal. And that's it for this episode of Cinephile. You can find more on the Fun Day website. Let's make every day a fun day.
So, you're really him, aren't you?
You want more proof? I haven't done the pillar of salt thing in a while.
That's all right. I believe you. I don't understand why you chose me.
You want to change the world, son. So do I.